So I just want to create a quick video for you guys as kind of a response to my Inception review and some of the comments that I've been getting. I've seen the movie now 3 times. Yes, 3 times. And this is kind of what I think of what Christopher Nolan is trying to do, and just how actually genius this is. Kind of hang with me here for a second. Inception is the name of the movie. The theory behind Inception, by the way, this is going to be a ton of spoilers, so if you haven't seen the movie, turn this off. Go watch my other review that has no spoilers. Watch the movie, then watch this. Inception is the name of the movie, and the theory of Inception is placing a thought into someone's mind so deep that it really becomes their own thought, and then they do this, whatever the thought you've placed into their head. Inception is actually what Christopher Nolan is doing to us. He is placing us into a dream through a movie, and basically it's putting that thought into our head of what is actually real and what is actually not real. Think about that for a minute. We all watch the movie. We all are conversing about what exactly was real during the movie and what exactly is not. We don't know. So that, therefore, the thought of Inception has been placed into our head, and Christopher Nolan has completed Inception upon us, the audience, and making it an insane story. Comments, thoughts upon that? Another thing I wanted to comment on is I was watching a favorite podcast of mine this afternoon called The Totally Rad Show. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out, totallyradshow.com. I don't know why you wouldn't have seen it. You totally should, because it's amazing. And one of the hosts, Alex, had said that this was a pretty hyped movie, and it was, and he had also said that this was going to change the way film was made, and that was one of the things that was hyped about it, and that he thought that there was nothing that was going to change because of this movie after he had seen it, and I could not disagree more. In the past, we've had special effects be the reason that you go to see a movie. He gave the example of The Matrix. The Matrix was insane special effects to the point that you had to see it in a theater to get to experience it. The same thing has happened to Avatar. The special effects and the 3D was what drew you to go to the theater, and the reason that it's going to be re-released here in the next couple of weeks, or I think late August, it's going to be re-released. That's kind of the way that the studios feel, that 3D is going to be the next thing that gets you into the theaters. But I think that this is the real reason that people should be going to the theaters, is for movies like Inception. This should change, and I really hope changes the way that movies are made in the future. We don't need special effects anymore, because we've kind of hit a wall with special effects where everything can be done. Watchmen has been placed on a theater screen and was done very well. That was the one movie that I think everybody would agree on that could never be made into a movie, that we just couldn't do it. And the technology got to the point that we can. We've got The Matrix, we've got Lord of the Rings, we've got Watchmen, we've hit a wall with special effects, and there's nothing now that we cannot do in a movie. And the studios are banking on 3D being the next thing that brings you in, but it should be storytelling that brings you into the theaters, such as what Christopher Nolan has done here with Inception. There is no real amazing 3D or special. This movie isn't even in 3D. There's no amazing special effects that really happen here. There's some cool transformy city stuff, but there's nothing phenomenal here that hasn't been done before, really. And the thing that hasn't been done here before is the story. And that's the reason that you need to go see this movie, is for the story and what exactly happens to you in your mind while you're watching this movie. This is why Inception is going to change the way that movies are made. At least I hope the way that movies are made in the future, where we get great story over crappy 3D visual effects or crappy special effects. Sure, you've got to get the effects to look good, but everybody can do it now. So what is going to make customers come to see your movie? Hopefully it's going to be the storytelling in the future. Thanks for watching, and tomorrow we've got our first episode of Rant About Film News, so check our YouTube channel out for that. On Friday we have a review of Salt. So I hope you check that out. Please comment, and as always, subscribe, and we'll see you soon.